Players, it's only half time.
Yeah, I didn't need to. I've gone in there and they're very calm. They're very calm in there, which is, very encouraging. I've let the players lead certain bits, sort of cleverly to involve them. And like I said, they went over to the fans, clapped them. No wild celebrations, because we all know that there's twists and turns in playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that struck us earlier on in the game was Marcus Kelly went off. And by the way, how is he?
He looks a sore one. In all honesty, he looks like he's not going to make. That'll be over for him. I think for the rest of this season, which is a blow. But we dealt with that well today.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I mean, the obvious, we were all thinking, oh, well, that's sad that David Pike will come on, but you elected to bring on a forward and change formation, which was a gamble that certainly paid off.
Yeah, well, it was something we talked about maybe doing later on in the game. And actually, we didn't change formation. We just asked Curtis to play at the top of a diamond, top of a three, and asked Robbie and Carts to sit, because we just felt with Brett he might get in off one of Curtis's flick-ons. So Curtis really has put in a shift in two different positions. So I started off at front, then in the hole, and then he went holding midfield at the end. So we were really sort of bare bones, but he was excellent tonight.
And Brett Williams, I know you said on Saturday when we spoke, you'd spoken to Brett Williams, and you were honest enough to say you spoke to Brett last week. You said that you're not quite sure he's performing as well as he could.
Yeah.
You put him on the bench today, but yet again he produced a wonder goal.
Yeah, I love Brett, and he knows that. So I had a chat with him earlier and said you made a difficult decision to leave him out today, which is miles away from where he was. So he's really come on in the group. The lads love him, but he's a good finisher. But I think he has to be down the middle.
Yeah.
So you're right. Was it a bowl? But I wanted to come in and win. I did. So I thought there was enough time in the game to change it up again if we needed. But I just felt with Robbie and Carts. I mean, Carts was outstanding today. He covered so much ground. He's a real sort of unsung hero for us. And the back four were very, very solid with those two. I just felt that Brett might get something for us or stretch them a little bit with his pace. And then he popped up and scored a worldie, to be fair, on the edge of the box, and that's what he's all about.
And you talk about unsung heroes, Carter. Let's talk about the sung heroes, Racine and Clough at the back. I mean, in that first half, when you made that change, you were a little bit shaky for 10 or 15 minutes, and both of them put in superb tackles to deny what really was clear goal scoring opportunities.
Yeah, definitely. And actually, one of them, I thought Clough just got caught out of position, just ever so slightly, and let Miller just get.
You're a hard taskmaster, Scott.
Yeah, I know, but we're nitpicking, aren't we? But it's half time, isn't it? So, but no, those two are excellent, and that happens sometimes when you make changes. You're a little bit disjointed for a few minutes, and you need those. I mean, if there isn't a better pairing outside the Football League than those two, not a chance.
And how's James Jennings? Another injury blow you had to cope with.
JJ will be okay, which is a positive. I've just found out. I thought that I'd almost written him off. Marcus is obviously a sore one. Robbie came off. Precautionary is important to us. So with Rob knows his body. I've known him probably 15 years. We asked him. He said, if you can do it and you're comfortable with it, take me off. So we asked Curtis then to go and sit in front of the back four, which he looked at me a bit funny and then said, yeah, no problem. So we'll be okay, because we've got we brought everyone with us today and yesterday, and the trip was good.
What are you going to do between now and Saturday? I mean, there's not much time. It's rare to play a Wednesday and a Saturday game. It's a long trip back. You won't get back to the wee small hours. How are you going to plan the rest of the week? It's
planned literally to the minute. It really is. So we're going down to Wise campus at SGS Stroud tomorrow. Obviously, I'll do a lot of work with the academy based at the college in Stroud. That's our sister campus, if you like. They've got a fantastic facility. So they've got us in there tomorrow. We'll let the players sleep, because it's important. We'll get in there at 2 o'clock. Do a recovery session for the boys that played the majority of the game, and the rest will have a little bit of a blow, because some of them will need it, because your Camis, your Delanos and that, they're going to come back into thoughts now, which is we're in a great position. So that'll be then. Friday we'll train down there again. We'll run through everything. It'll be shape and stuff like that, and then we'll get ready to go Saturday. So we're really fortunate we've got this link with SGS College. I mean, Joe Stokes has obviously just signed his contract, so that's great for the college as well, because we do ask a lot of the lads. They have to study as well, which they don't always want to do, but we're safeguarding their future. So me, Wes, James, Joycey, and Joe, we sat up. We sat up on Friday night and planned the whole of this week, and touch wood, but it's gone very, very well. So so far.
Going to plan so far, yeah. Obviously, I don't expect you to say what they are, but are you already thinking about the lineup and the changes you might make for Saturday?
Yeah. Obviously, I'd be daft to say that, but you've got to think sometimes one game ahead. Not as a player, but as a coach and management team, you've got to think one game. What if? Obviously, with Sinks today, we certainly did that, and it was possibly a gamble to make a change so late. But when you've got boys that are sort of putting their bodies on the line for you, you feel a little bit more comfortable in doing that. I think in regards to Saturday, we'll have a good look at this. We haven't had enough stuff, analysis stuff. The stuff we were given was very, very old, and we had to really do a lot of digging ourselves, really. And credit to me and the rest of the staff. I think we got 9 out of their 11 starters, bang on. So we felt we used our sort of intuition a little bit, if you like, and how we thought they may set up, and we got it right. So we need to do that again and prepare properly now for Saturday.
But you must, after all that, obviously you're wary, but you must be confident.
Yeah, I mean, I was confident tonight. I'm confident we'll actually get promoted. I am, and I've got to be, like I said to you the other day, because it rubs off on the players, which is great. But they're confident as well. I've gone in there at the end and they're saying, listen, let's use last year, and there's a lot of talk about last year and actually using that as a positive now, which is good.
Well done, Scott. Congratulations.
Thank you.